This video, which runs approximately 45 minutes, contains a lot of what you might call inside baseball kinds of information. It's deep in minutia analysis. Most of the videos are running at about 33% of normal, which means the action is slower and you can more carefully observe what's going on, and it gives the narrator more time to comment on what's happening on your screen. This should definitely not be the first video you watch. There are two others on this website which show the form from a front view and a side view with the action running at normal speed. These are useful when you're beginning to get a sense of how the form flows and what connects to what. Also, during this video, you will hear some specific terminology that will be helpful to you to understand the direction that you're facing or moving during the form. We've used a superimposition of a clock face that the Tai Chi is being performed on top of. The form begins facing 12 noon. We will also be showing you a view from the 9 o'clock side, as well as a view from the 3 o'clock side. There will be some freeze frames and some illustrations drawn on the screen as well. So we begin the form facing 12 noon. We sink the weight into the right leg, step out with the left. The foot touches down on the edge, the weight shifts. Watch the right toe. It moves slightly into alignment so both toes are facing 12 noon. The hands move up in a gentle circle and sink. Now the body elongates. Nothing locks out. The knees get straighter, but they don't lock out. The hands come up to shoulder height, glide over the top of a round object, and begin to sink. Knees bend, shoulders drop. We shift the weight into the left, hold the ball on the right, rotate the right heel. Shift the weight into the right leg, look to 12 noon, step out, touch the left heel, shift the weight. Notice in this position the channel, the gap between the feet and the legs. We will often want to maintain this channel, and we'll make note of that as we flow through the form. The hands roll back and grasp the peacock's tail. The weight shifts, the waist turns. The left hand waits as the right hand rotates up. They join together in a press as the weight shifts forward. The weight shifts back as the hands separate, elbows drop, pressing out now toward 12 noon, shifting the weight, shifting and turning. The front heel turns, the weight shifts back again to the rear foot as the right arm scoops underneath, holding the ball on the left. Right foot moves forward, touches the heel. Now this is a heel touch. It's an empty step until contact is made, and then gradually the weight is shifted into the leg. Moving forward, shifting the weight, pushing the small ball toward 3 o'clock. Turning the waist, hands change position, still holding the ball. And we grasp the peacock's tail on the left side. The left arm swings down in a natural arc, comes back to meet the right. The body now faces 3 o'clock, pressing. Hands roll over, separate, body shifts back. Weight is on the rear leg. The hands move forward in a straight line. The weight shifts forward. We shift into the rear foot, turning the front heel, sweep the table. Weight shifts back now. Left arm scoops under, Right hand is in a hook. We drip water for a moment. And rotate on the ball of the forward foot. The hook goes out. Our attention shifts to 9 o'clock. We step around far enough with the heel, touching down, leaving a channel between the legs. The rear heel turns slightly, and we're in single whip. Let's watch that again from the 9 o'clock position. Sweeping the table. Left hand sweeps under, right hand drips water. Hook goes out, body turns on the ball of the forward foot, stepping way around. You can see that channel now between the feet. The rear heel turns, and we're in single whip. All right, back to the 12 noon viewing position. Turning back to noon. Hands drop, center stepping, lifting hands, touch the heel. Hands rotate. The weight shifts into the forward foot, but the body faces toward 9 o'clock. This is the shoulder strike. Now the gaze moves from 12 noon out to 9 o'clock. Left foot comes forward, resting on the ball. This is White Crane spreads its wings. Let's watch this again from the 9 o'clock position. And up into lifting hands, shifting the weight, the body turns toward 9 o'clock, shoulder strike, the gaze moves toward 9 o'clock, resting on the ball of the foot, and there we are in White Crane. Notice the feet, there's no channel between the feet. All the weight is on the back foot. The ball of the foot is just a grace step. It's an empty step. Back now to viewing from 12 noon. The hands rotate. As the rear hand comes forward, it passes by the ear. The left foot steps out. We turn the waist. We shift the weight. Rear heel turns slightly. We push. And step forward. Stepping back. All the weight's on the rear foot, touching the heel. Play guitar. Again, this is a T stance. All the weight's on the rear foot. Rotating the hands again. As the hand comes past the ear, we take a step. Shift the weight, turn the waist. The hand moves forward on the energy from the waist turn and the weight shift. Shift the weight back, turn out the front heel, hold the ball on the left. Here's a still of what that hold the ball on the left looks like. This is a view from 9 o'clock. Stepping through from holding the ball, the left hand comes past the ear. We step, touch the heel. Now shift the weight, turn the waist. We brush the right knee with the right hand. Left hand moves forward. The waist has turned slightly to the right. We circle the hands. Shift back. We make a fist with the right hand. It circles through. Shift the weight into the front foot. Pick up the left. Take a step. We're preparing to punch. We shift the weight from the rear foot to the front foot. Turn the waist. The punch rides forward on the waist turn. Open the fist. Turn the waist from the left to the right. Shift the weight back to the rear foot. Turn the hands over. Refocus on 9 o'clock. Press straight forward, shifting the weight. And now shift the weight back to the rear foot. The front foot turns on the heel. Arms circle. Drop down. All the weight is on the left foot. We move the right foot back. Both toes should be pointing toward noon. Cross hands on the front and equal weight on both legs. Shift the weight now into the right. Turn the left heel. Arms are circling. We're now in the second third of the form. We step out. Both palms are facing down. Turn the waist, shift the weight, brush the right knee, watch the right hand turn over as if it were holding something up. Shift the weight back, rolling back on the left side. Left arm swings in a natural arc, comes back to meet the right hand, pushes out. Now we're oriented toward about 430. Shift the weight back. This is a circular push, and this is the first of many circular pushes. All the pushes from this point will be circular pushes. Shift the weight. Turn the right heel, sweep the table. Shift the weight back into the rear foot. Left hand swings under. Center step. Right hand goes out in a hook. Plant the right foot, shift the weight, rather the left foot. Now here we are in a single whip. This is a diagonal single whip. It's oriented toward about 1030. From the single whip, we continue moving forward. We take a step, plant the heel. Now we're going to turn the body, pivoting on the ball of the foot as the right hand slaps. Center step, pull down the right fist, jab up with the left arm, fist under elbow. All the weight is on the rear foot. Let's watch that again, viewing it from the 9 o'clock position. Sweeping the table. Watch the right foot move, pivoting on the heel. Center stepping, making a hook with the right hand. We're stepping out to about 1030, shifting the weight. Up comes the left arm, single whip, diagonal single whip. Now we step forward, plant the heel, shift the weight, turn on the ball of the foot, slapping, center step, make a fist with the right, fist under elbow. You notice there is no gap between the legs. This is not a bow stance, this is more of a T stance. All the weight's on the rear foot. Okay, back to viewing from 12 noon. We're moving into a 5-step posture. This is repulse the monkey. Shifting the weight, turning the waist. As the right arm swings back, the elbow bends and the front hand turns over. Take a step, shift the weight, turn the waist, pull in the lower hand, push out with the upper hand. Once again, mirror image of the previous move. The arm arcs back. When the elbow bends, the front hand turns over. Take a step, touch the toe. We're walking backwards as if on railroad tracks. This means that we're leaving a gap between the legs, between the feet. Once again, watch the elbow bend and the front hand turn over. We step back, shift the weight, turn the waist. Elbow bends, hand turns over, foot steps back. We've taken 5 steps. We hold the ball on the left. Let's watch that 5 backward step movement, repulse the monkey. We'll watch it from the 9 o'clock position now. Notice the feet, leaving that gap as they walk backwards on imaginary railroad tracks. Rear elbow bends, front hand turns over. Step. Weight shifts, the waist turns. One hand pulls, one hand pushes. Elbow bends, hand turns over, toe touches, stepping back, shifting the weight, turning the waist. And as that's our fifth step, we gather the ball, viewing now again from 12 noon, stepping out toward about 1:30, shift the weight, turn the waist, pull the hands from the center out to the extremities. This is part of the wild horse's mane. And we step up. Left hand swings up to hold the ball, which is elongated and kind of weirdly oblong at this point. And we step out. Turning the waist. And we step in with the right foot. Now there's a weight shift that goes on with each of these steps, but it's very subtle. The feet are so close, it's hard to see. But now all the weight is moving over into the right foot. The upper hand finishes its course of movement, drops like a leaf. Left hand takes its place. Again, the hand drops, foot steps in, shifting the weight, turning the waist. These turns are a full 180 degrees. Right foot steps out. Here you can more easily see the weight shifting because there's more distance between the feet and the orientation of the body changes. Stepping out again with the left. Shifting the weight toward the left. Stepping in with the right. And we're coming up on our last step here. All the weight is now in the right foot, so we step out with the left. And this is our fifth step. So now we step forward. Shift the weight, turn the waist. Left hand sweeps under, right hand forms the hook. We drip water for just a moment, and center step. Stepping out for a wide channel. Rear heel turns slightly. Left hand comes up, single whip. Here comes our first of two, snake creeps down. Watch the feet. Notice that the rear foot is turned. As we sweep through this, the front foot turns again. As we sweep up, the rear foot turns again. And we step forward into Golden Rooster stands on left. Arm comes up, elbow and knee meet in the middle. And we step back. And now Golden Rooster on the left side. Step back, rotate the hands. Here come two toe kicks. Cross hands, kick out with the toe. This is a toe kick, not a heel kick. So the foot does not travel as high. Center step, step out to about 10:30, touch the heel, bring in the left foot, circle the hands, and toe kick to the left side. After that second kick, we plant the toe and hold the ball on the right. Now let's watch that sequence again, this time with a view from 9 o'clock. And we'll begin just after the last wave hands like clouds. Stepping out with the right, making a hook with the right, dripping water into the left hand for just a moment, and we step out, touch heel, into single whip. The single whip is facing 9 o'clock. As we shift the weight back, we turn the rear heel. Sweep through into snake creeps down. At the bottom, the forward heel turns, and as we come up, the rear heel turns. We step forward. Knee and elbow rise, and they meet in the middle. Stepping back. Now on the opposite side. Golden rooster, knee and elbow meet in the middle. Stepping back again, we circle the hands. Cross hands, toe kick. Center step, stepping out, circle the hands again, crossing hands, and another toe kick. This is a toe kick to about 7:30. We step behind, touch the toe, hold the ball. All right, now back to the 12 noon view. From this position with the foot behind, we turn. Wrap the hands into cross hands, right hand on the outside. And this is a heel kick to about 3 o'clock. Holding the small ball, keeping the knee in the sky, then stepping out. Touch the heel. Shift the weight, turn the waist, brush the left knee. And half a step forward, bringing in the foot. Half a step back. The weight goes all into the rear foot, the rear leg. Bring the hand up and around and come down for pickup needle at C-bottom. Now we look up. We don't stand up, we stay in a semi-crouch. Let's look at this again. This time the viewing is from 3 o'clock. Foot steps out. We shift the weight, turn the waist, brush the left knee. The right hand pushes. We take half a step forward, shake hands, half a step back. All the weight's on the rear foot. Right hand comes down, pick up needle at C-bottom. Now as we come up from this, again, we don't stand up fully. And let's freeze it here. Let's take a look. This is what I call looking through the triangle window. Notice where the hands are touching. It almost forms the two edges of a three-sided triangle. So looking through the triangle window, we step out, shift the weight. This is fan through back. The left hand chops forward. Now, as the weight shifts, the hands move as a solid unit. The rear foot turns on the heel. Watch the right hand. It makes a fist, turning on the ball of the foot, center step. And as we step out, we lose the fist, the flat of the hand. We're facing 9 o'clock. This is the noon view. Snake, white snake puts out its tongue. Rotate the hands. Make a fist with the right. Center step. Stepping out. fist rotates as we prepare to punch. Shifting the weight. Bring the left foot forward. Touch the heel. Shift the weight. Turn the waist. The punch rides on the waist turn. We're halfway through the form now. We shift back. Circle the hands. Shifting forward. Standing on the left foot. And we kick with the heel. Stepping behind. Rotate the hands. Now step across the body. And hit tiger left. Shift the weight, turn the heel. Center step. Now you're facing 1030. And hit tiger right. This is the right hand side. Turn the left heel. Turn the right heel. Shift the weight. Center step. Bring hands together. Cross hands. Heel kick to 1030. Bend the leg. Keep the knee up. Slice through with the hands. Make fists of both hands. Step out. Shift the weight. Box tiger's ears. Open the hands. Shift the weight back. Shift the weight forward. Center step. Heel kick with the left leg. Now turn the body, plant the heel, twist out with the heel and the ball of the foot, crossed hands. Now let's examine this again, the sequence of movements, but we'll keep the camera at 9 o'clock. We're coming out of fan through back. This is white snake puts out its tongue. Notice we lose the fist. The left hand comes forward as we turn the waist. Rotate the hands. Center step. Step out. Circle the fist. Step forward. Shift the weight. Turn the weight. Turn the waist, punch, shift back, round off the hands. Center step, cross hands. And heel kick. Step behind. And now step across the body. And hit tiger left. Now when you hit tiger left or right, the top hand faces away from the body, the bottom hand faces the ground. All right, back to the movement. Shift the weight, turn the heel, wipe off the hands, center step, step out. Now remember, this is the 9 o'clock view, so we're stepping out to about 10:30. Hit tiger right. One hand faces away, one hand faces down. Turn the left heel, turn the right heel. Circle the hands down, center step, cross hands, and heel kick. Keep the knee up and slice through with the hands. Step out. Make fists of the hands, box tiger's ears, open the hands, shift back. Carve a circle with the hands, shift forward again. All the weight goes into the right leg. Cross hands, center step, and heel kick. Turn the body, plant the heel, twist out on the heel and the ball of the feet. And now we're back at the 12 noon viewing position. So we kick, center step, step out, make a fist with the right, step out with the left, plant the heel, shift the weight, turn the waist, punch with the force of the waist turn. Turn a little bit farther to the left, shift the weight back, turn to the right, draw the arm across the other arm, turn the hands over, bring your attention fully to 9 o'clock, circular push toward 9 o'clock, shift the weight, turn the left heel, now shift the weight back into the left as you empty the right leg, and you can step back with it. Hands are circling down. Equal weight now on both legs. And cross hands. Shifting into the right. Turning the left heel. Circle the hands. Center step. Now both hands will face palm down. We're going to carry tiger to the mountain. Step out. Shift the weight, turn the waist, brush the right knee, and turn the right hand over. Shift back. Roll back to the left side. And press out to about 430. Shift the weight back. Drop the elbows, drop the hands, shift the weight forward, circular push. And we're coming into another single whip. This is a single whip to 12 noon. This is called the vertical single whip. Shifting the weight, left hand swings under, right hand forms the hook. Step out. Touch heel, shift the weight, left hand sweeps up, vertical single whip. Now we're going to be moving from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, taking some steps. We shift the weight back, hold the ball on the left side. We're going to do 3 movements that are identical, mirror imaged. Step out to 430. This is part the wild horse's mane, 1 of 3. Notice the hands move from the center of the body out to the extreme. The forward hand is about at chin to nose level. And we're in a good bow stance with a good channel between the feet. We shift back. Right hand is on top, holding the ball on the right. Shift the weight into the right, center step. Now we're looking out to about 130. Shift the weight, turn the waist, pull from the center of the body out to the extremities. Shift the weight back. Holding the ball on the left, shift the weight into the forward foot, center step, and part the wild horse's mane, 3 of 3. Shift the weight, turn the waist, move hands from center out. Shift back, hold the ball on the right. We're moving into a 4-position movement. This is Fair Lady works the shuttles. Center step. Here's 1 of 4. Shift the weight. Push out with the right, blocking with the left. Shifting back, holding the ball. Turn the left heel all the way around. Turn the body. Pick up the right leg, step far behind. We're stepping out to 1030 now. Shift the weight and turn the rear heel. This is 2 of 4. Fair Lady works the shuttles, pushing with the left, blocking with the right. Shift the weight back, holding the ball on the right. Shift forward now and center step. Step out to about 730. Plant the heel. Shift the weight, blocking with the left, pushing with the right. And now here comes 4 of 4. Turning the left heel all the way around, holding the ball. Pick up the right leg, move it behind the body, touch the heel. Now we're moving toward 430. Turn the rear heel. Push with the left, block with the right. Fair Ladies, 4 of 4. Shift the weight back, hold the ball on the right. Shift forward, center step. Now 2 more, part the Wild Horse's mane. Step out to 130. Pulling from the center. Shift back. Hold the ball on the left. Shift into the left, center step. Stepping out with the right, touch the heel. Shift the weight, turn the waist. Part the Wild Horse's mane, 2 of 2. Shift back, hold the ball on the right. Turn the right heel. Shift your weight into the right leg, center step. Now you're moving toward 12 noon. Shift the weight, bring up the left arm, drop the right, ward off left, and turn the waist. Grasp the peacock's tail and roll back, shifting the weight and turning the waist. Bring hands together and press as you turn the weight and shift again to 12 noon. Shift back, separate the hands, drop the elbows, drop the hands, circular push. Shift the weight, turn the left heel, bring in the right hand so you can hold the ball on the left, center step. Stepping out to 3 o'clock. Push the small ball forward, then turn the waist. The hands change position. And grasp the peacock's tail to the left side. Roll back. Shift the weight, turn the waist, bring the hands together, and push. Shift back. Weight shifts to the rear leg. Elbows drop, hands drop, circular push. Shift forward. Push with the hands. Now sweep the table. Turn the right heel. Shift the weight back into the right leg. Left hand drops down in a natural arc. Center step. Right hand puts out the hook. Touch the heel. Turn the waist. Shift the weight. Left hand swings up. Single whip. Half a step forward. Center step and back. This is high pat on horse. Watch the waist turn. Watch the weight shift. Center step. This is spear hand. Watch the waist turn and the weight shift. That's what powers the spear hand. Now shift the weight and wrap the hands into cross hands, turning the left heel. Let's watch this again. This is high pat on horse. Notice the weight shift. And here comes spear hand. Weight shift and waist turn. Wrapping the hands, turning the heel. This is the view from 9 o'clock. All right, back to the 12 noon view. We kick. The left hand stays in the sky. As we center step, make a fist with the right, step out. The left hand sweeps down. As the left knee comes forward, we brush the left knee and we punch to the middle. It's a middle punch, not high, not low, with the right hand. Open the punch, fist, hold the ball on the left. Notice the angle of the left foot. We step through. Touch the heel, shift the weight, push the small ball forward. Turn the waist. Hands change position. And we roll back. Grasp the peacock's tail on the left side. And press. Shift the weight back. Drop the elbows, drop the hands, circular push, shift the weight forward. Shift again, turn the right heel, sweep the table. Shift the weight, put out the right hook, center step, touch the heel, shift the weight, turn the waist. Left hand comes up and single whip. Now here comes our second and last snake creeps down. Watch the feet. As the weight shifts, the heels turn. And we step up, make two fists. This is 7 stars to the dipper. Now we retreat, plant the foot, turn the body toward 12 noon, and then back toward 9 o'clock. Ride the tiger. Hold the ball over on the left side, and a 360 turn, plant the heel. Sweep up the right foot in a circle. This is lotus kick. Now step out to 10:30. Bend bow, shoot tiger. Step up to 10:30. Extend the left hand. Step back. Make a fist with the right, stepping out. Circle the fist. Step forward and punch. Turn the waist, shift the weight. Let's watch this again from the 9 o'clock position. Snake creeps down. Notice the right hook is held. Stepping forward, it becomes a fist. 7 stars to the dipper. This is a blocking move. Retreating. The body is facing noon, and then it turns back to 9 o'clock. Holding the ball on the left. Turn the body, step behind with the leg, plant the heel, twist out on the heel on the ball of the foot, and lotus kick. Step out to 1030. Bend bow, shoot tiger. Step forward to 1030. Step back. Wipe off the arms. Make a fist with the right hand. Center step. Stepping forward, shift the weight, turn the waist, throw the punch. Now we're back to the 12 noon view. Turning the waist to the right side, hands turn over, body orients toward 9 o'clock, circular push. Shift the weight, turn the left heel, and shift the weight back into the left leg. Bring the right leg back in line. Equal weight on both feet. Cross hands. And drop hands. Close Tai Chi. Shift to the left. Turn out the right foot. Shift to the right. Bring in the left heel. You're now in the position that you started with. Standing up and exhaling. Completing Tai Chi form.